Hey, what is going on, everybody? And welcome to our little special live stream here with the Iron City Paranormal guys at Prospect Place, Ohio. Hopefully, them guys will get on here in a minute where we can talk to them and see what's up. Sorry about the delay in the live stream, but
Say hi
you
to him.
know they had to set things up first before they could actually talk to us. So there was that. And plus, John got a little hungry and John needed to eat something. But as you can see, the inside there is their base camp, the hub, if you will. Nice and spooky and dark inside. Change the picture here where we can get, well, maybe that didn't help. Maybe I'll go back to the way it was. And they got a balloon in there. I don't know what that's for. Maybe it's to give to a kid to play with.
We're just looking around right now. Hi, John.
Heidi ho, neighbors.
You're the town.
Can you all hear me fine?
We are currently looking for some headphones so you don't get feedback.
Oh, okay. So you're just
Yeah, I'm
giving
just
us
taking you on a little walk around our first floor where we got everything set up. That's where we'll be sleeping later tonight, too.
So not only do you look for the spooky oogie, you sleep with the spooky oogie
That's
as
right.
well.
This is one of very few places to let you do that.
I'll be out in the truck.
So as we were walking through before, we did hear a few things. It sounded like a ball dropping, like a rubber ball bouncing.
Yeah.
Really no explanation because all four of us were in the other room.
So you're thinking maybe it was like a residual?
It's possible. There's said to be some children around here. There we go. Some lighting.
Yeah. To be
So
honest,
while
I
we're
don't
taking a
remember.
little trip around here, for those that don't know, Prospect Place was featured on such paranormal shows as everybody's favorite Ghost Adventures. I want to say as well as Ghost Hunters, a few others, but what you're getting here tonight is no sleight of hand, no hidden tricks. It's all legit.
Yeah, we were trying. See if I can this here.
You won't you
Yeah,
won't
it's
see any
connected.
fishing line pulling on anybody's hoods on their jackets or anything like that.
Nope. Nope. We're here, whether it's boring the whole time or not. We're here.
Sorry, dinner just arrived.
So the hit
Yeah, I'm
there's that
gonna
there's that handsome devil.
that
Miss
might be a
Derek.
little better. Okay.
So introduce
Now,
yourself, there, guy behind the camera, to all the fine folks out there in
yeah,
YouTube
sorry
land.
about that. So I'm Jim. We're Jack. Just joined up with the guys this year. Um, this is what my fourth investigation, I believe. So let me grab my big boy light here, and we'll take a walk out to the barn, and I'll get you guys a good outside look. Should be bright enough.
So in your previous 3 investigations, have you had anything that kind of took the color at your skin or made you question reality a little bit?
Oh yeah. Without going into a whole lot of detail because it's a long ass story. Um, so I actually had a dream about a location about a year before we went there, before I even knew I was joining up with the team, really. And don't need these. So then we ended up going there, and I had a lot of spooks. Well, see, I say spooks, right? But not in the sense that I was afraid, but a lot of experiences that were unexplainable. I had myself and the person I was with when we were in the specific room, the bride's room. It was at Greenville, Pennsylvania, Greenville Manor. And we were in the bride's room, and we had the person I was with actually saw it, and I saw it too. It was like a white vapor that formed right near my face.
Huh.
And among other stuff, that's just like the most immediate like kind of thing, you know. But plenty of that. We've gotten some really good EVPs, lots of like personal experiences, stuff like getting touched and things like that, you know.
Yeah,
So
Derek and Dan, I've
there's
told them my personal experience, but it's it's what it is. It's a personal experience. I mean, if
right,
you weren't,
like it's
no way I can validate it.
that's it, unfortunately. So here's a rough look at the exterior at night. Got a little
So
bit going
also
on.
a little history nugget for those out there watching. Prospect Place was actually a safe house during Civil War time. It was used for runaway slaves who were
Yep.
on the Underground Railroad, and they hid out there. And
Yeah,
back
so
in
we
them days,
sorry,
now
go ahead.
this is speculation. You feel free to jump in. But supposedly there was actually bounty hunters that came to Prospect Place actually looking for said runaway slaves. And there's an old wise tale, though it's not been confirmed nor denied, that this particular bounty hunter shows up one night, and those runaway slaves that were there at Prospect Place uh, captured him and supposedly hung him on the premises. Now, that's all um, legends and speculation at this point. But
Right. Yeah, and the tour who was here, the guide who was here, Amy, she was great. She had a lot of the history. And she had said that, you know, she's heard that story from quite a few people that have come in. She has never been able to find any kind of documentation or anything about that to confirm it. So she doesn't really, can't say for sure whether it's more than speculation. But people do have experiences in the barn,
well, that's
which,
supposedly where they hung him at was in the barn. So that's
yeah, should
always
be right
been
about, I don't know the exact location. I'm not going to pretend to, but yeah, like right in here.
up on one of those floor beams.
hmm
I mean, if it's, I mean, I
I
guess if
tell
it's
you what,
not true, it still
it's,
adds to the spooky, I guess.
yeah, right. That's it. Well, I'll tell you what, it's definitely creepy being in here because you hear a bit of the road noise and stuff from out there. But once you get in here, it's dead quiet.
Yeah, man, them guys had soundproofing back in the 1800s, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I'll tell you
You've
one
also
thing. It's
you've also
real
got all that
impressive.
hay and stuff too that'll absorb sound.
Sure, for sure. I'll tell you what is impressive though. A lot of these old constructions, man, like coming to a lot of these older places, there's a lot of old construction that's very impressive, and I would say even kind of puts to shame a lot of modern stuff. Yeah, we can put them up quick, but I don't know, man. Some of the stuff they put up back in the day, they knew what they were doing on a level of sustainability that shit lasts. Like the stairs in here, for example, the main set of stairs, lots of the floorboards and stuff are creaky on the floors, but the
Hmm.
stairs are totally silent to this day. Like they totally, you know, haven't given an inch. So I don't know how they made them, but man, they made them good.
Yeah, 2x4s back in them days were legit 2x4s.
Right. Yeah.
They weren't
Yeah.
toothpicks
So,
by no stretch.
and I mean, you can't
So
see it because it's night now, but yeah, there's got like this huge field, you know, just over here and behind the property, pretty much around, almost around the whole thing. We got the road in the front there, but
so Karita Miller just commented. She said, "Hey fellas, have a great investigation tonight."
hey, thank you so much. Appreciate the good vibes. I don't think we got anything to be spooked about, but always appreciate it. Oh, hi.
The scariest thing we'll see all night, right here.
Oh yeah. Well, until I turn it around. That's a great question. I don't know. I've been outside. I was out taking everybody to the barn.
Nice.
Yeah.
I thought everybody was going.
Nope, not at the moment.
And here we
All
are at
right.
Command Central.
Yeah, back at command. So we pretty much just got all our stuff in. We're just doing a lot of the preliminary actual setup now. Yes,
They're up in the ballroom.
they're up in the ballroom. All right, I'll come up.
So, quick question: what is that balloon on the ground? The heart-shaped balloon? Is that a
So
some bait for a kid or something?
this was one of my ideas for a trigger object, which I guess I could bring up with me. The idea being it's something very light, something super noticeable if you're in a room that doesn't have a draft or a breeze, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be just something, looking for something super noticeable that we could get use for a trigger object, essentially. But yeah, like
Oh,
these stairs,
I like the
these stairs are
Christmas
like,
light.
yeah, they did a good job just getting that banner up. Ugh, you scared the shit out of me. Just came out of the shadows like a fucking Nosferatu.
All right, we're gonna do the
Yeah, we should definitely do the prayer.
You bring this stand?
I did not because I grabbed everything, but
We'll just shut it down for a second.
uh,
for that.
yeah, I can
I
grab
can
them.
just get it.
Here, hang with the people. I'll be back.
I'll put it right here.
We did have somebody wishing us goodwill already.
Yep, Karita Miller.
Appreciate it, Karita.
I
We're just
hope I
getting
said
started.
it. If I didn't, I do apologize. So the way this is going to work tonight, everyone, is you're going to be in it pretty much for the long haul. You're going to be right along with
Anybody
them
else
for the
looking for Rita or
investigation
you?
and kind of see everything from those boring moments to maybe, hopefully, those super exciting, scary, terrifying moments. Hopefully, we don't see anybody get whisked off to Narnia. I don't want that to be on live stream or dragged
Hey,
off
speak
to.
for yourself. I'll take a trip to Narnia. Huh? Either one. I don't know either. If I can
Just
get
the
this.
vibe of that house, me just sitting here looking at it on the screen, just looks like something out of a horror movie.
Yeah, this like second floor hallway in particular from here definitely looks like real spooky.
Like I'm waiting for Leatherface just to walk out or something.
Uh-huh.
It's just got that old, that I don't know, that vibe to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Get back with the guys here.
Didn't shake it.
How long do you all normally run for when you're investigating,
we're
or
the
does it
crowd.
depend on?
We'll go out in the middle.
I need some assistance here. How do
You just gotta stick it in there. Yeah, that's you're just gonna have to set it down. It's by gravity.
Well, I don't want to hold since the top heavy, but we'll try.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Oh, good.
It's the top that counts.
Yeah.
Here's my box.
If this fails, I have that other stand I can try. All right, so we're gonna try to set you guys up in decent spots.
Where'd you come from?
So, question: how long do you all normally investigate for? Does it all depend on the amount of activity? If there's
I
really
mean,
not a plot.
yeah, we usually play it by ear. Here, actually, Dan, you probably won't. Well, this is also a mic. This is like the mic and the speaker
Okay.
because it's going to be way too obnoxious. So let me get you, at least one of you guys, one of these so you can talk to them. Because otherwise they can only hear when you're near me. Yep.
This is a mic and
Yeah, it's a mic and a speaker.
is it on?
Yeah, you just hook it in.
So you're just gonna read it, or
Testing.
Dan sounds like me with technology. Is this how this works?
All right, so Jimmy, we always start with a prayer. It's kind of a prayer. It's more of like a mantra more than anything else. Kind of try to spiritually protect ourselves from whatever could come around. So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. In the name of all that is goodness and light, surround our circle in the white light of holy protection. We ask that no harm befalls or follows the protected circle, and that our quest benefit all who are among us. In the name of that up in the name of all that is goodness and light. Thank you for your protection and holy light.
Mhm.
All right. So we're gonna start upstairs, right?
Okay.
The last time we were here, the dance or ballroom, on the top floor, they opened up active areas for us. We have a couple of cameras set up there. And see if we can catch any shadow figures.
We are all getting packed for Blennerhassett Island tomorrow.
I was in this
Oh,
room
nice.
before and I heard footsteps.
I live in Oahu, Hawaii, so I have no clue where that is.
Oh wow, you're gonna be. Yeah, that's a trip. We weren't at the islands, but we were at the hotel back in, God, what was it? January, November, something like that. February, March. Okay, so close to what I actually thought.
It's been a little while since we've been there for that investigation. We moved on to,
Y'all would love my hometown of Beaufort, North Carolina. That place is just a giant haunted house to start with. Blackbeard pirate and all that stuff.
Right, yeah.
Have you ever gone on an island?
Oh, and people out there, if you ever drink this water liquid death, don't do it in your car because you'll get pulled over because the cops will think you got an open container. Because
Yeah, I don't know why they made water look like beer.
It looks like a beer can. Now you know, no one's half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to set you guys up here. I don't know if it's gonna take.
Preparing.
Oh, so you all got the little laser light thing on the wall, so that way you can pick up. What is that called again? The something field.
Yeah, like the shadows,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, so obviously if anything breaks, playing on this. See the dots. More or less like a motion detector. There's shadow back there. That's a little bit. Can you hear that over there, okay? Yeah.
So that right there is the infamous attic. Supposedly, according to our friends over at Ghost Adventures, there's a portal to hell up there that has a cross over it. Take that with
Yeah,
a
I'll
grain.
show you that. Back.
Yeah, that story.
Take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, we're not sure that that's 100% true. It's a confirmation.
Exactly.
It looks good on paper, right? And it's creepy.
And it wouldn't be super cool if it was true. Still,
Yeah,
I would
don't
love to
wanna
see
see
ghosts,
it.
but I don't want to see like devils coming out of walls. That's when I'd have to call it a night and go home.
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't want to see anything about it.
All right, this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna need one of the actual like tripods.
That's fine, I can hold it.
Yeah, if you want to.
But it is, everybody, one of the most haunted spots in that entire house outside of the barn that you were just in earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the barn, again, we've not.
So sorry.
We have not spent a lot of.
Try not to be walking up here. This is what we're looking for.
Yep.
It's warmer tonight. The first time we were here, we did not go out there. So we're hoping.
Karita said the island is my fave.
Yeah, the island is phenomenal. We've gotten some really cool stuff there. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Do we have voice recorders?
Dance floor, ballroom, EVP.
Okay, we're gonna start with an EVP. We're just gonna have a voice recorder. We're not gonna try to use any other equipment. See if we can pick up anything.
Fabulous words. We've got so far sadness on window, just not region, but that's probably it. Okay.
Is there anybody up here with us tonight? We came from about 2.5 hours away in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You might know it as the Iron City and Steel City. Lots of smog, smoke, brown rivers. We've heard it all, trust me. You can't hurt our feelings. So if there's anybody here with us tonight, we brought a lot of really cool equipment with us. Try to make it as easy as possible for you to talk to us.
Disturbed on all of it.
Disturbed on the obelisk. So we are not here to harm you in any way. We're not here to chase you out. We're not here to do anything but talk to you. We want to know your story. We want to know who you are. We want to know why you're here, why you're hanging out here, what you used to do here. All of those things are of interest to us. So if you're willing to speak to us, how about coming over here, holding a little device in my hand with a red light on it. If you talk into this device, we'll be able to hear you later when we listen back to it. We won't be able to hear you potentially with our ears, but this device is very sensitive. So come on over and say your name.
My name's Derek. Thank you for having us into your house.
Yeah, it's very rude. We didn't introduce ourselves. Yellow glow stick is Derek. Giant guy with a blue glow stick, me, is Dan. I don't know. Green glow stick is Brandon, I think. Yeah. Jim is Jim/Jack. You can call him. He's over behind the light with the red glow stick. Might be guys. There he is. I think.
So hey
So now
guys,
that
if y'all need to turn me down so that way I can talk to people and that way I'm not interfering if y'all need to.
Yeah, okay.
That'll work. I bet everybody in your life wishes they had a volume button for you. So if there's anybody up here that's willing to talk to us, can you make a noise? Can you stomp your feet? Can you clap your hands? Can you knock on something and you give us a sign?
So what they're doing, everybody, is what's called an electronic voice phenomenon sweep. They're looking for voices from people that aren't there.
Please don't be afraid of us. There's no reason to be afraid.
And the frequency of those voices, normally we can't hear with our own ears. They normally come in on like digital recorders, old tape recorders, different things like that. It's really weird, but I guess it all works off of electricity, power, energy, if you will.
Derek moving. Let me know when you get settled. Oh, there's a cat there. That's impressive. You bowling? Strike. Is there a dance party up here tonight?
And all those little tiny green lights you see, it's
We
almost
didn't
like a
get an
fish.
invite,
And
but
if
we're
a
hoping
shadow
that it's okay that we crash your
those
party.
lights, so that way you'll know that there's something up there besides yourself. I forget the name of that field, but just think of it as like a big electronic fishing net.
Okay, you guys want to listen back to it and see what we got in here?
I think we appreciate just how dark it is for them when they're up there doing their investigations, because you're seeing these TV shows where they're using night vision cameras.
Just want to make sure.
There you go, play this. My eyes have an adjusting thing. It's like-
Now that's spooky ooky. And what he's using over there, I think, is a thermal, a FLIR, looking for heat signatures, cold spots, heat hot spots, any kind of abnormality, temperature abnormality.
He's listening back to the EVP right now. If he captured anything, let's see if we can should continue here or move on to another area before we get too into the.
It's really neat the technology they have nowadays.
The perfectly dark room with green little dots probably make really good cinema, doesn't it?
Think back when Ed and Lorraine Warren, or even when Zapsis, I think was his name, William Zapsis, something I don't know. One of the pioneers of paranormal investigating, but
You have the
you know,
REM
Ed
pod
and
out?
Lorraine Warren, they were just
Get
using
the REM pod out?
tape recorders and video cameras. Now you've got EMF detectors, digital recorders, thermals, everything. But we don't have proton packs or ghost traps yet. But I'm sure they'll be coming eventually. You see how either Derek or Dan or whoever it is that's got the camera right now, you see how their shadow reflected on that wall and how it um, covered up those green lights. That's essentially what they're looking for if a shadow person was to walk like that. Right there as an example.
Okay, it's just you and me over here. Why don't you come over and talk with me? We're trying to listen back to the recording to see if there's anybody on there. So you can come over and not be afraid of all of us.
And any of you
Just you
guys
and
out there
me.
watching, if you all see anything that I don't see or they don't see, hey, hit them comments. Let us know so I can let them know. It's really hard for me to tell because actually the sun's still up here in Hawaii. It's only 4:15 here at the moment.
It sounded like, I don't know how to explain it.
I don't either.
What happened?
Right around.
Can I get something?
I don't know. Listen, tell me what you think. It's right before.
Pretty sure it's on.
Yeah, sorry.
Like around 3:10ish. Oh, you started all over.
I had to get them to tell us what that particular piece of equipment is right there. Maybe it's an EMF reader. Not quite sure.
The one that's sitting in the middle of the floor you're talking about?
The one in the middle of the floor.
Please don't be afraid of us. There's
Nothing.
reason to be afraid. It's fine.
I don't even know how to describe it.
Sounds like running water.
You think?
Please don't be afraid of us.
That's what I.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It almost sounds like a either heavy breathing or like a low, like a. What's going on over there?
Please don't be afraid of us. There's no reason to be afraid.
I could also make a suggestion to any of you viewers, if you're watching this, you might want to put headphones on. That'd be the best experience.
Want to try anything? Are we killing anything up here? Or want to kind of move on?
I'm not that person. I'm gonna get on this.
Why don't we move to a different area? Why don't we move to a different area and see if we can kill
I'm
some?
gonna go to that servants quarters because that's where I felt a lot of the heaviness in there. You guys good to move?
See if you can pack up that bag.
Everything. Just not the. Jim, do you have a microphone?
Yeah.
We're gonna move down to the servants' quarters, so we're not getting much up here. We're not feeling anything. But
Where's the overlook?
it's put in the bag.
Oh, it's in the bag. Okay, cool.
It's so dark in there, dude.
What if we space out in servants' quarters?
What's that?
I said, what if we space out in the servants' quarters?
Yeah.
There's a lot of room. It's like that's kind of spread.
John, can you hear us?
Hope everybody had a great week this week.
I don't
was
think
on
you can
vacation all week. Sitting back, chilling, relax. Yeah. Chilling and relaxing. Can't even talk.
John, can you hear us?
What's that?
Can you hear us?
Can you message him from there?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Just talk really loud.
Yeah, I was just trying to be quiet, and I wanted you all to turn me down so y'all could do your EVP, and you didn't have me in there because I was trying to explain stuff to people, like, now that particular those green lights on the wall. What is that called exactly? I called it like an electronic fishing net, almost like the little green lights.
So that's just a laser grid. So those
Like a
dots
laser
are.
perimeter.
What's that?
A laser perimeter, basically, is all it is.
Yeah, it just kind of, like you said, it's a net of lights that go out, and then if anything breaks that, the light field or the light, from the device, it makes those shadows on the wall that you see. And that's just to identify something that, if we get like a shadow figure or, even an apparition, if it walks between the source and whatever it's projecting on, it'll break that light stream and, reflect as a shadow. It's just a way of, it's almost like a motion sensor more than anything else.
Yeah, I just didn't know what the proper name of it was, and I didn't want to be like, it's just a light thingy, shooting the lights.
No,
on
I
the
mean,
thingy.
that's really all it is. But like a lot of this shit is just, who knows? Like we call them weird things, and like that's a cat ball, right? I mean, there's a cat ball on the floor.
That was something too. What is the point of that? Is that just for a trigger object? And maybe if there's like children spirits or something to that effect, to kind of bring them out and be like, ooh, shiny red ball type deal.
Yeah, I mean it's that, and it's also just something that. So obviously for spirits and for humans, like living people, it takes energy to do something.
Yeah.
So in the spirit world, we do not believe that. They have a ton of energy to expend on things, and they put a lot of quote unquote energy into doing things, right? So typically devices that we use are like anybody in the paranormal field, it's devices that don't take much of an interaction to do something. So when they have like cat balls, takes just a small bump of that ball to light it up. Just something that's easy for them to interact with.
And I don't think a lot of people realize too that these entities can actually sap your energy as well. They can feed off of your energy, leech off of you, so to speak.
They can, and there have been times where we've had multiple things happen. We'll go into an investigation and have our energy drained very quickly, personally, as well as our phones, our devices. They'll use anything that they can get, even to the point where we have a device called an EM pump that is a rare earth magnet attached to a motor that spins it around. That spinning of the rare earth magnet emits electromagnetic field around the device, and it just gives them, it's like essentially like a ghost buffet, right? So they can come over and fill them with all the energy that they need, and then hopefully use that to interact with something, show up on our camera.
So, guys, with that said, if any of you all ever wanted to offer a ghost a snack, just bring them a bowl full of 9-volt batteries to suck on.
That's still true.
There you go.
All right, so we are now in the servants' quarters. Both myself and Brandon, when we were doing the walkthrough, we both felt very heavy, oppressive energy in here. Brandon
Was there
mentioned it.
something traumatic that happened in that particular room?
I don't know the answer to that. Derek, do you remember, or guys, do you remember from the tour anything traumatic that happened in these rooms?
Hey, an old wash basin where people used to wash their face pans back in the day.
Okay, so we are not aware of anything traumatic that's happened in these sets of rooms. But we were told when we got here that there were, as the Historical Society took over this location, they're finding a lot more out about the site. So they know they have record now of 5 family members that have passed away in this house. It's very possible that one of them passed away in this area.
You all will have to forgive me because I am very interested in this stuff, so I'll probably ask you 1,000 questions. If I become annoying, just turn me off.
Trust me, if we were worried about that, we wouldn't have agreed to do this, so it's not a problem at all.
It's
You
just
like
I get very curious about this stuff.
It makes us feel less weird whenever people are interested.
Like I've told you all in the past, I've had personal experiences, and I wished I would have had ways like you all have to have been able to have done more to have proved it instead of just having my word of mouth. Like,
Well, I told you, John, there's plenty of room in Pittsburgh for you. You can move up here and then you can join us and you can have many adventures in the paranormal. All right, we ready? I was waiting for you guys to settle.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't know where they went.
Okay,
Okay, you want to go in that room or you want me to go in that room?
I'll go in this room.
Figure spread out a little.
Okay, we're gonna spread out just a little bit. So Brandon and Jack are in the other side of the servants area. Eric is going to be in this room back behind me. I'm going to come in this room by myself, see if we can eliminate some of the intimidation factor by there being 4 people. We don't want them to feel that they can't come and interact with us. So I'll be hanging out in here while I make my opening noise and stuff like that.
if it gets hard to carry me around, just set me down.
No worries. Okay, you stay there.
Just set me in the floor. Just set me in the floor, and I'll look for spooky spooks.
Yeah, we carry stuff all night and everything, whether you're here or not.
It said calm.
Call?
Calm. C-A-L-M.
Calm. Okay, our list just said calm. C-A-L-M. So we're going to try to run with that. Catball, did you just set it down? Okay. All right, John, I'm gonna put you on silent here and I'm gonna do some EVPs and see if we can get something.
Okie dokie.
If there's anybody here that can hear me right now, my name is Dan. Derek's over there in that room. On the other side of your little area over here. Two guys, Jim and Brandon, they're also walking around here. We come with respect. We don't want to disrupt you in any way. We know you're not used to people being here this late. So it's probably very out of the ordinary for you to have people here. So we appreciate you opening your home to us. You used the word calm on our other device. I said earlier, I get a very calming feeling when I'm in this house. You can attribute that to the energy that you are giving off. It's a very welcoming, warm, calming vibe. And we really appreciate that because we know you don't know us. So please, with that same feeling of warmth and kindness, feel free to come over and speak with me. I have a device sitting in front of me. It's got a little red light on it.
I spread my flashlights around as well.
Okay. Where are they? Oh, okay, we're gonna see if we can find them. Okay. If there's anybody here who likes to play games, Derek has apparently hidden some flashlights around the room that you can go turn on. All you have to do is touch them and they will light up. It's that easy. These lights will not harm you. They're just going to let us know that you're there and want to speak with us. What? Use words, Derek. We got lights turning on? Okay, we have lights turning on in the other room. Is it our devices or is it something else? Oh, flashlight's turning on. Okay. So I see you found the flashlight. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. What? Okay, it's on. So they are turning flashlights on. Derek, can you bring one in here, please? Okay. Well, whoever turned that flashlight on, thank you for doing that. There's one in the doorway over here in front of me. Can you come over and turn this one on for me?
So what's happening, everybody, is the flashlight is actually being turned on and off by something that they can't see.
There's no reason to be afraid of me. Come on in here and turn the light on.
Because those of you that don't know, the theory with paranormal is
Derek, what is that light in there?
our spirits are basically energy, right? So we can
That light.
interact with electronic devices.
Whoever turned that light on in there, thank you very much. We really appreciate your willingness to speak with us.
Okay, we got some flashlights going off. We got the REM pod, a couple of steps going off.
REM pod, that flashlight at the right behind you just turned off. It turned on, now it's off. REM pod at the top of the steps going.
Let's be spread out. We help.
Yep.
I don't know who we're talking to.
Yes.
No.
Stop giving Derek things. So whoever's playing with all of our devices, you're doing a great job, and we truly, truly appreciate it.
So they're getting a lot of activity right now.
So you can see that we're not scary, and none of the stuff we're using is going to harm you in any way. If the person that's using our devices is formerly a servant in this house, can you turn a flashlight on somewhere that we have out? Guys, I just heard something drag across the floor in here. In this room. I have the voice recorder going.
We got George in that back room over there. Flashlight's hanging against the George.
You want to take this?
No. What's happening right now is, okay. So where did it come from?
It's just somewhere in here. I don't know. Seems like it was over by that corner by the top of the steps. Sounded like something heavy being drugged.
Not upstairs, in here?
No, in here. I actually felt the vibration on the floor a bit when it happened. It's the only reason I know it was.
Do you hear that?
It's fireworks.
No, it sounds like a ring.
I don't.
Would you like Phasma or Spirit? I brought.
Um, no, I'm feeling. If you do the Phasma, you're going to sit here because you can pick it up at a.
So probably what's going to happen is they're going to spend more time in that room because that seems to be the hot spot right now for them.
Who's in here with me? Can you tell me your name? I just felt something touch my back. I like that.
What's that?
I like that thing.
Some of you are seeing that.
It makes a lot of noise.
You have the recorder, correct? Can you stop and start, please?
Servants' quarters restart. Plasma box. Activity out in the other bedroom, in the hallway, in the back room. Dragging noises.
No Jim's voice, maybe muffled in the other.
Jim's voice may be muffled in the back room, according to current Derek. Future.
So yeah, right now in that back center area, the flashlight in there was going off, giving yes answers, mainly to the name of George. Responding. Brandon has the camera on over there. Jim has the other record.
Yeah, I want to apologize to everybody with the audio quality on their end. They're actually doing this live stream on a phone, so maybe one day I can get them some lavalier mics and stuff that they can use.
George, are you here with us?
see, what was it?
Jim's flashlight.
Decent
Decent.
or ghosted? See the flashlight?
Yep.
Other room?
Yep.
Jim, are you talking in there? Flashlight's on, bright.
Flashlight's going off.
Something about sister.
Sister. In order to talk with you, we need to know who we're speaking to.
Stay with me?
Stay with you? We're gonna stay with you. There's no reason for us to leave right now.
That's sad,
It'll be
man.
even better if you talk with us. We'll want to stay.
There's a problem.
What's the problem? Why can't you talk to us? Is somebody stopping you?
It's a what?
And no, everybody, I'm not drinking on the live stream. This is Liquid Death. Unfortunately, they make their cans look like beer cans, as I said earlier.
Help us?
Do not
Did you hear
drive
that?
while holding one of these and let the police see you, because they will pull you over and think you have an open container in the car. Just FYI. Uh-oh. We lost them. Hold on. See if I can get them back. They must have. The ghost must have sucked all the power out of the live stream. Hopefully, we'll get them back here in a minute. If not, there they are. They're back. It was the ghost.
Is anything there?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Sorry about that.
I told everybody it was the ghost.
It was a ghost. That's exactly what it was. So we're having a lot of activity across the servants' quarters, and we don't want to chase it. We want to try to keep calm right now. We don't want to scare them away.
It seemed kind of sad because it don't want you to leave. Pulled out my old heartstrings a little bit.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm drinking Mike's hard lemonade while watching this.
Come to you where? Where do you want me to go?
Make it a Mike's.
In where? In there doesn't mean anything. Tell me where we have to go to talk to you.
Get it for you.
Also, too, when I talk, if y'all hear something in the background as I'm speaking, it's my fan. I do apologize. It's a little warm in this
But they're
room.
gonna go county court over there. Get some stuff in that folder.
Mr. Derek.
Like, not have cross contamination, so.
Can I bring a flashlight in here? Here, with this.
Is that,
Can I bring a flashlight in here?
there's one right here in the doorway that I don't think I've seen go up yet, and then the other one is straight ahead.
Where was it?
Does anybody have anything about their things?
Alright, guys, we're gonna try a flashlight session with a flashlight right in front of me rather than in another room. I'm gonna try to bring them a little bit closer.
Can you guys set that? Turn on that?
Yeah, okay.
If anyone's out there watching, if you got any questions, just ask them. I'll do my best to answer them, or whenever
Can you,
these guys can talk to us, I'll relay your question to them.
Alright, John, we're just setting up this flashlight as a mini mag light for setting it up, so it doesn't take much of like a touch to turn it on. Gonna be right on the edge.
So what they're doing is they're setting that flashlight up, hoping that the entity that's there in the room with them will actually interact with it and turn it on and off. It is 10.
Thank you for doing that.
3. I think that's right. I think it's 10:43 there in Ohio.
you still got that recording?
You want to next one or something? Okay, flashlight is on. Okay, so whoever's was telling me that you don't know us to name, why don't you come in here, get nice and close for this? Can you use that flashlight to go out of the room to talk to me, please?
Oh. See the light turning on and off? There it goes.
Thank
See?
you so much. We really appreciate the effort that it takes. Thank you. See, we're not scary. Thank you so much for doing that. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you yes or no questions. Okay, you're gonna have to wait for the light. Wait until I ask the questions, please, and wait your phone very anxious to talk to us. Okay, thank you. Okay, can you turn the light on for me if you're willing to speak with us with that light? Turn it on for yes.
If y'all keep watching, you'll see that flashlight turn on and off. Now, Derek, Dan are not nowhere near that flashlight. And there's no remote control on it or anything
Huh?
like that.
It's not my fault.
I thought I heard a creaking.
You see that light?
No,
It just flickered. There it is.
Say it. It
Hello.
came on.
Thank you. You see you there. I don't know how much of that effort that takes, and I thank you so much for doing it. Okay, I'm gonna ask you questions now, okay? That's it. You want to put this on the computer? Okay, I'm sorry, I'll forget about you. I'm sorry.
There goes the light again.
I'm very sorry. Go ahead and turn that off for me. All the way up, please. You're doing so well. Go ahead and turn it all the way up. Pretty. Yeah. Thank you. It is pretty. It's a very beautiful burger. Hey, can you light the light up if you were a servant here at the Prospect Place mansion? Tremley Mansion, sorry. Are you a servant here? Lots of people. I know we do have a lot of people here. There's 4 of us in here. We appreciate you allowing us in your room. So I'm gonna give you another chance. Can you tell me if you're a servant here at the home? Can you turn the light on?
There's another light going off in the back. See, there it goes.
Well, I get it. Okay, now Derek, turn the light on. Can you turn it off for me, please?
There it goes again.
Thank you so much. Okay, so since the light didn't turn on, I asked if you were a servant. Are you a family member of people that lived in this house? If you're a family member
Thing is,
of the
it's
family
not
that has a son,
pushing the
can you
button
turn
on the
the light
light.
on?
It's them actually just interacting with it, and their energy is what's causing the light to light up.
Look, crying to you.
Thank you.
There it came on again.
So you're a family member. Okay, I'm gonna ask another question. Are you George?
That's actually a good question, Giselle. I'll have to ask them. How many spirits are there that are conscious and aware? I know there's quite a few, and then there's also reports of some
That thing
residuals.
came on strong. I asked if it was George. Maybe he's just curious because we're here. So he was the owner? The builder? The patriarch of the family? George,
We were in a mansion.
we are in a mansion. That is absolutely the case.
Iron City is really good at the flashlight method. I think that's mainly because Dan has that silky smooth voice that calms the ghost and lures them in to turn on that flashlight.
George, I want to thank you for allowing us to be in your home today. You're doing an amazing job in like this place. And the people that are here now are taking very good care of it. It's all being attributed to you and the work that you did, trying to restore your legacy learnings. Yes, do you agree that they're doing good work? We'll make sure we pass that along to them. We know that it's very important that they get the feedback from you, that you appreciate what you're doing. So thank you for telling us, and we'll make sure we pass that
no
along.
editing or anything.
Paranormal, it is very hard work. That's fucking incredible. It is very hard work what they're doing in this song. That's really nice of you to acknowledge that. George, do you mind us being here? I'm sure. Let me ask it a different way. George, is it okay that we're here? Can we turn the light on if you don't mind us being here tonight? If that thing doesn't turn on, I'm leaving. Okay.
Maybe there's a sermon.
What's that?
Maybe a sermon says it's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. George, it's hurting my feelings that you're not turning the light on. Can you turn the light on if you don't want us to leave this room?
For any of you that are just now joining the stream, they're actually they've got a
That is
spirit that's
fucking weird.
actually interacting with their flashlight
Okay.
in this particular room, which was the servants'
I
quarters.
feel like I want to respect that.
If we can get one more thing in our confirmation, actually,
And you can tell the light is not actually being turned on by the button, because if you see how the light is slowly dimming out, it's
Okay.
almost like something's charging it with its, with
All right,
its
whoever
touch.
turned that light on, I need you to verify that you don't want us here. Can you turn the light on if you want us to leave this room and go somewhere else?
They must want him to stay.
Well, just a second ago, you were saying you wanted us to leave very strongly, and then you want us to stay. Before you said, what's wrong with that bell?
I'm gonna go find out because I heard that too.
Did you hear the bell? It's like a servant's bell.
Yeah.
John, did you guys hear a bell ringing on the stream at all?
Did I hear a bell or anything?
A bell ringing. We just heard a bell ring in the room beside us.
I didn't, but your flashlight just came back on.
Yes, it did. There's something like pulling us all over the place. Yeah, Derek just went in to look in the other room, and it sounded like a bell when you would ring for a servant to come in. I just heard footsteps in the room with me.
And flashlight went out. Did they ask the spirit if it was a servant or possible slave? It's probably a servant up in that particular room. Then again, it could be a one of the slaves from the Underground Railroad.
We're getting mixed answers on the slave or servant thing. We've asked, and we've gotten answers of yes, they're servants. We've got answers of them being family members. What's up?
Where's that?
Where's that? Nothing.
So it's a good possibility there's multiple spirits in there with you.
Somebody? So if you get any confirmation about that,
It turned on. Whenever you, no, they didn't hear it, but the light turned on whenever I asked if that was a bell ringing.
Oh, really?
Well, I didn't ask if it was a bell ringing, but it was said we were going to check if it was a bell ringing.
They didn't hear that on the screen.
No.
Just having fun with that flashlight.
Okay, I'm sorry, we're not ignoring you. We're trying to give you some lights here. So we'll be right back with you if you just hang on there.
Can they ask if it is male or female?
Okay, we're gonna give you another light here, so we can ask you different questions. Can you please just bear with us here? You got it.
We'd like to see you.
We want to see you. I want to start with a little bit more generic questions rather than go straight to the family members or circles.
And there's so much there. I agree with you. Let's kind of level it down.
Hate headphones sometimes with all these piercings in my ear. Becomes annoying.
Sergeant's quarters, flashlight, double flashlight session with plasma bombs.
Yeah, it seems like there's multiple spirits. Yeah, that whole house is just full of them. My father's from Ohio, and that place is really well known as a big time haunted house.
Sorry. Okay, so now you have two lights that you can use. How would the planner does with them?
We just wanted to restart so we can kind of figure out what to do. I think we have an idea, but I want to make sure. So I'm going to start again. My name is Derek.
My name is Dan. Now that we've reintroduced ourselves, we see you. You're still here. Thank you for letting us know that you're still here. I know we've been asking you a long time, a lot of questions here. We've been in here a long time. We appreciate your efforts. So turn that light off all the way, please. You're almost there. Just a little bit further, please. Wow, you're turning that one on.
Great, thank you.
There it went.
This was off.
Okay. You got that one off. You're over here with this one on. Can you turn that one off, please? I will ask you a question to find out who you are. Yes, it is. It's very great. Can you turn that off quicker, please?
My eyes are starting to hurt. Can you turn that off?
Yes. Very good.
See how the light on the floor kind of fades a little bit, comes back in, fades a little
There
bit.
it is.
See?
They're trying. I know it's hard. Thank you. Look at you. Look at you go.
That goes to show you that's not the button being pressed. Something is actually
He's all the
touching
way
the
up. I can ask you questions.
flashlight, making it do that. They're using their energy.
Yeah, all the way off. Awesome.
Thank
you. Okay. So now the questions to find out who this might be. Okay, see you. Wait, turn that off, please.
Was that a laugh?
Yeah, they should be like, look, the spirit.
I just saw that.
Yep.
I
Okay,
just
turn it all
saw
the way off.
a brief flash back there in the back. I don't know if y'all got a device back there, but there was like a little flash.
Yeah, we have a
Oh,
device.
me too, me too.
K2 is going on. John, yes, we do have devices back there. That's a spirit light back there. So that is going off. The K2 meter is going off.
Yeah, I just saw a brief flash of something. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, that's our spirit light. That's like the pink glowing light back there. It changes colors, climbs up the device. Okay, we see you like the flashlights. Okay, can you turn the light on if you are a male? If you are a man, can you turn the light on for me?
Okay, so it's not a man.
I'm going to give you a few more seconds. If you're a man, can you turn the flashlight on? I know it takes a lot, but I need you to answer for me.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay,
They're both on.
they're both on. Okay. So this is a man that we're speaking with then.
Well, I guess it's a boy.
Okay. Okay, can you turn the lights off so I can ask you the next question, please?
You're pretty slow.
Do you think there's maybe multiple?
Yeah, that's what I'm sorry.
Flashlight, the other one, the other. That K2?
Yeah. There might be more than two. It might be a, I don't know.
I don't think it's kids. I really don't. I think we have multiples in here, but
This is gonna be hard to identify.
yeah, it's okay. Okay, light is off. Okay, can you turn one of the lights on if you are a servant here at the house? Lights on, Derek. On for a servant.
And so we got a servant.
It's like blinking on and off, so it's pretty adamant. Okay, so you're a male servant. Is that correct? Turn the light on if that is a correct conclusion to the lights. Oh, right.
So it's a boy.
Okay, so it's a male spirit that is a servant. There was a servant in this house.
So it's a male spirit that is a servant.
Okay, so thank you very much for confirming what we were getting there. So go ahead and turn the light off for me so that I can ask the next question. Look at that, like on command. Okay, you got the one light off. I'll turn that one off, please. Awesome, thank you so much.
Yeah, that place is also a beautiful area as well, Karita.
Okay, male servant.
Which one?
Which one? Okay, turn on the light on. Okay. Can you turn on the light by the window if there are multiple spirits here with us? I see your turn. Oh, there we go. So there are multiple spirits here with us. Thank you for acknowledging that.
There is multiple.
John, if you could tell, I asked him to turn the one on by the window. They went straight to that one, so that was good. Oh, now we're back. Okay, turn the lights off for me, please. Okay, there's that one. Can you turn the light off in the center of the room? Thank you very much.
Is there anything else?
See, the fascinating thing that I take away from this is the fact that even after this life, that there
I
is
saw a
something
full
after
white
that.
figure.
No shit.
Yeah.
Serious?
Ah. There was a full white figure standing in the center of that doorway in the back of it.
Yay, that was my
There.
guess. Yep, you won the prize.
That was so fucking bizarre.
See that?
Yeah.
Did you?
What?
There's like a stick that went across the screen.
No. A stick figure?
Yeah,
Oh
I
shit.
didn't get it recorded. It was fast. It was like from here to here.
I'm telling you, I saw something standing in that fucking door. I saw something standing in that fucking door.
Like right out there, this one right in front of us.
Not the one in this room, but in the next room. It was standing in that. Oh god.
You break.
I have fucking chills.
So Dan just is sitting there feeling chills, which may be a spirit close to him at the moment.
John,
Something's also
I just saw.
Dan, something's also affecting your phone as well. Like something was walking in front of it and it was making the autofocus go all wonky.
Yeah, there's something. I just saw a full white figure standing in the doorway to the room next to us.
I got a split second.
I'm like,
A split freaking second. Like he looks like he's running. You on the show. They can't see it.
Holy crap. That's what's called a SLS, where they can pick up basically like a stick figure, which is possibly the spirit of a person.
Play again.
God, I don't know what to ask right now. That shook me. That thing standing in that doorway just.
Yeah, it was like something walked in front of your phone too for a brief second because the autofocus like was trying to, you know, zoom in on it, focus on it.
New question.
All right, so if they saw you in the hallway, are you ready? You're hiding from us. You have no reason. We won't hurt you. We just want to get to know you.
Shit, everything's going off at the same time.
You're out in the hallway. Can you come on in? It seems like you might have some friends back here anyway.
Wonder if they'd get more active if you told them you had somebody from Hawaii watching them as well. Actually, for their time period, Hawaii was
Can you tell me how
basically
many people are
Asian
in here right now?
territory.
If there's more than one of you, we can't have both those flashlights at the same time. Let me know. If there's two of you in here, touch both flashlights.
Oh, I feel you on the time thing, Karita. I've worked
Are
at
you
my
ready?
job for 7 years, and I just got my first vacation this week.
I asked if they were afraid of me. Oh,
You're afraid of the person that was out in the hallway we just saw? You
They are
are.
just throwing energy at those daggone flashlights.
You are. Why are you afraid of the man? Why are you afraid of him?
He will not hurt you.
We will not let him hurt you. Derek, that doesn't look like work.
I think what Derek's doing right now is actually like an SLS sweep or maybe a thermal.
Did you run away? Here's that water turning in here.
Okay, I want to go see what Jack's doing. Oh,
Stop
fuck.
everything.
What's that?
Did you stop everything?
No, I just,
No, no, no.
Okay, I'm back. The internet had a hiccup.
Yeah. Okay, cheers.
that should be.
I know.
That takes a lot.
Man,
Nana. Ugh. I don't like Nana.
right.
He was standing right here. There. He was right here with that thing I saw. Like right where I'm standing.
Really?
Uh-huh.
White, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was about as tall as I am. I'm sorry, Derek. I'll get stuff.
If you want to talk to us, let us know. We'll come back.
Anything else?
There's two more. Whenever you're,
So Dan's basically saying he saw the outline of a person about his height there in that room.
Is it just the spirit light and that flashlight there? Oh God.
you need a break,
No, I'm okay.
you want to move on? What do you?
No. That was just.
I'm very confused about what's going on.
I think my feeling is there's multiple servants in that back room, and whatever was standing in here that I saw is possibly one of the, I don't want to say masters, but like,
Well, these guys weren't they weren't slaves.
no, they were not slaves. That's why I don't want to say masters. So it was like, whatever was standing in here was like the family member. You know what I mean? Like
I'd be afraid of
watching over them. I don't know, like maybe they weren't supposed to be talking, they're supposed to be doing something else. And whatever was standing in here didn't, like, wanted them to not be talking. I don't know. Like, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to piece it together, but I get the feeling that whatever's
I'm
back.
gonna listen back too because I think that we got off on that Phasma box that we didn't hear right off.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. 'Cause I couldn't, like, I was trying not to pay attention to what. What? There's a flashlight.
Yeah.
Let's just come on.
Yeah, it's in the corner.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Hello.
You want me to grab it?
Leave it.
It's still.
It's still going. You want us to come in there with you? Is that why you did that right when we walked out the doorway? Okay. All right, we're coming in.
Laundry room?
Yeah.
That was weird.
That is weird, so. All right, John, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, I don't know if you just saw that, but when we walked out of the door from that back room, I needed to take a break because the figure I saw standing in the doorway bothered me.
Why don't you go down and get a break?
But we were walking out of that room and there was a flashlight sitting right there that turned on right when we were walking out of the door. We said, if you're trying to get our attention, shut the light off, we'll come in there, and it turned the light off. Now it's back on. But yeah, see, it's something like got our attention to come in here, so now we're just gonna shift gears a little bit and stay in this room for a second.
Roll
So
it,
what
right?
was it? So what was it? More like a full body apparition, just more of a shadow, or
The thing I saw was more of like a white mist. It was about my height,
FYI, very dusty,
very dusty.
just so we can.
It was about 6 feet tall. I wouldn't say it was human shaped. Like it didn't look like a silhouette of a person, but it was just like a very
Do we want
Like-
any?
tall, thin, like mist that was standing in the doorway. And then when I drew Derek's attention to it, it actually moved off to the left
You want any,
and went away.
you want any speech devices, or you just wanna go EVPs?
No, let's just throw the spirit box.
I think it's. You wanna go down and grab it?
Not the spirit box, but that's. Yeah.
Yeah, let's start here.
This is going off with this.
We gotta keep you away, let the lights.
Okay, so if you're here in this room with us, can you turn that flashlight on in the doorway, please?
Laundry room, Phasma.
Thank you. Yeah. What did that say?
18 and gone.
18 and gone.
80 and gone.
Gone.
Are we throwing too much? Am I doing too much?
so
Okay.
Dan, what, it kind of sap on some of your energy or something, or it just kind of shook you that much?
It just shook me. To be perfectly
Okay.
honest with you, it just kind of like caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting to turn and see that standing in the doorway.
Well, that room was really hot, man.
It was, and I just needed to get out of there for a little while because it was starting to bother me a little bit. Okay, go ahead and turn that off for me. I want you to talk with us through this box over here. We're gonna try
A
to.
candle or an actual light?
That's a flashlight that they're turning on.
Okay.
It's
Flickering
sitting
like
on
a
the other.
candle.
Yeah, they're trying to turn it off, and it's like they can't quite get it. They're just struggling with it right now because they turned it on really bright, and when they turn it on too bright, it's harder to turn off for them because it's one of those magnets you twist the end of it to turn it on and off.
Yeah.
So when they turn it too far, it's harder for them to get it back. Are you gonna keep trying to get that to turn off? You can leave it on. It's okay if you want to. I want to try to get you to speak through this box over here. Okay, I'll let you finish that. Just keep going with it. There you go. Great job.
I don't think we appreciate how much energy it takes for them to do that.
For the hallway.
breathing.
Yeah. It wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
Who are you? Oh,
That particular program we're using there is actually
that
what
went
they
off
catch
right when that
EVPs on.
said something.
Mind.
It's a spirit box.
I'm gonna take the flashlight away. Force them to shoot.
Yeah. Try that.
Okay, sorry, but let's try something different.
Here, can you?
I hate to interrupt you guys, but I faintly heard something say hello through my headphones.
Here, take this too. John heard something say hello.
All right, John's
Very
there.
faint, and it didn't sound like you or Derek. It was almost like a female.
It was a female, you said?
Yeah, almost like a little girl kind of
Little
voice.
girl, maybe?
I mean, it was real faint.
K2's
My
going off
apartment's
right next
empty,
to
and
me.
there's nobody here with me, so
Okay, so we took the flashlight away from us. Can you come over and talk to this box?
See if we can follow the little girl.
Is there a little girl here trying to talk to us?
So we have a few different ways that you can speak with us now. We took away the flashlight, but there's still a pink light over here in the corner. You can come close to that, touch it, light it up. And we have some devices here where you can manipulate the energy. It will help you speak. It will give you a voice.
Can you go over by that pink light in the corner? It actually does something really cool. If you go over by it, it'll change colors. We can't make it do that, but you can. That's what makes you special. It's one of the
so
things.
Kaylee, apparently there's multiple spirits, but one in particular
Can you
that
go
they
over
go
there and touch that light?
male servant. Other than that, they really don't know, but possibly 2, 3.
Demon. I hear the bell again.
I did too. John, did you hear that at all? Did you hear a bell?
No, I don't hear the bell,
No.
but what spooked me was I heard that faint little girl say hello.
I don't know. If it's
You heard it
coming
again?
through here.
No, just that one time.
Okay.
And I know it
We
wasn't a
keep hearing
cat, but
some strange bells. Bill Mitchell.
The K2 is going.
Yeah, I saw that before when you were standing next to it. Is there anything over there that could be causing it? No, it's actually away from the wall.
Do you know where Jim and
Yeah, they were down in the dining room. You want me to pack you on? You want me to get this off to them so we get a different perspective down there? Okay. All right, Jim, I'm gonna run you down to Jim. I'm gonna find out where he is. Yeah, I think we should be moving
Okay.
outside if we can't get anything up here.
Do you all have a device in there that's like saying different
Yeah, that's fine.
words?
Yeah, so that's the Phasma box. That's
Okay.
still very similar to the spirit box, but it manipulates the energy differently. What it does is it actually clears out some of that that kind of background static.
Okay, I didn't know. Maybe I was hearing something you all weren't.
Yeah. I'm downstairs.
Crazy.
Top of the steps? I think so.
it's going fucking nuts.
Did you hear that? A bang?
You hear?
I hear it, yeah. Hold on. Jim? What are you guys up to in here?
So we just didn't look at you and think about it, like, so, that's not that crazy.
Look here. I'm gonna pass you guys off. We're gonna give them a different perspective if you want this guy.
Yep.
Right in here. I'm coming.
All right, what's up, guys?
Hey, what is up?
All right, so now you are with Jim and Brandon. We just got done doing an EVP session in the dining room. I don't know, B. I mean, I think we heard some stuff, but it's hard to tell with the burst because, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now the guys upstairs were having their flashlights being played with quite a bit.
Yeah, it sounded like they were having a heck of a time up there, so that's good. Okay. So I'm at 44%, so we got some time left. All right. You good? Where do you want to
Yep.
go, B?
Heard something out here.
In there?
Mm-hmm. What's that?
Yeah. It's weird because those walls, it could be very echoey. They no guarantee you even actually heard it in there. Where do we want to go next?
It's pretty much the only places I thought. Yeah.
Feelings.
Yeah.
And feelings touched.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like we should get some pictures of the barn.
Yeah.
Um,
The infamous barn.
I feel like freaking Chris Angel. I have so many neck attachments. Sorry, give me 1 sec here, guys. I mean, if you want to carry the light or have like a flashlight, but I think that'll be good for out there since we're doing this live stream thing. I carry it like that here, and then you just have to spread the legs back out.
I like spreading the legs.
Okay. You got that. I'd like to make use of the phone, but I need Derek to text me the. I wish I wasn't trash with these kind of straps. I would tighten this.
So I had well,
It might be hard. Sorry, guys. Set you down for 1 second.
Okay, no worries.
You hear horrible sounds. Probably concerned. Normally they say, don't worry. You might want to. Not for yourselves, but for me. Okay. It's like to the point where you almost need to flip it. Yeah. There you go. One more. Perfect. Oh, sorry. Nice view of my thumb for an hour. You got it?
Yeah.
Not really.
Mm.
Yes. quite.
Yeah, we always
All right.
need more cowbell, but if there's a ghost of Will Ferrell dressed up as the guy from Blue Oyster Cult, I'd say run.
Shit. I don't even know if I need the order to run on that. All right. Here we go.
No, they're referencing to Dan and Derek were asking if I was hearing a bell because they kept hearing the servant bell upstairs.
Yeah, that's funny because that EVP, the little bit of it that Brandon and I just listened back to that we did in the dining room, we heard whistling at least twice that we didn't hear at all. Are we going basement or are we going barn? Yeah, in case you want to look at what you never want to see.
Horror shot.
Yeah, nice horror shot.
Yeah, that's where probably chupacabras live.
That's where dreams go to die, sir.
Yep. Night, guys. Long day tomorrow. Night, Karita, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, Karita. Appreciate everything. Hope you have a good one tomorrow and all the days.
Yeah, earlier when them guys were upstairs, they didn't hear it, but I heard the very faint sound of a little girl saying hello.
Interesting.
Very,
Okay.
very faint in my headset.
That's good to know. I think I have this in the wrong ear, but it's fine. All right.
So I
rolling up.
thought maybe it was just their spirit box up there, shouting out different words, and they were like, "No, it didn't say that." I was like, oh, "Okay."
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you'd know. Or at least it's one of the ways you can know, I think. Yeah, my shoes are already soaked. Just like camp.
Just like
All right, so now we are back in the barn.
The spookiest of the spooky barn.
Yeah, pretty spooky. Probably set that light up on like the bucket or this garbage can here, B, or that chair, any of them.
I mean,
Rita said that they
It
could
just
hear you so much better. Yeah, Dan was very muffled upstairs.
yeah, I'm not sure. Glad that worked itself out though. Okay. Get some cross light going on here. Brandon's just getting some video. I think I'm gonna do some pictures. Let me get the EVP out. Or the recorder.
Kaylee wants to know if you can do a slow panoramic of the inside of the barn. Just kind of, she just
Sure.
joined the.
Yeah, give me 1 sec here. So from the entrance, right? This is like your right side when you come in here. Oh, sorry, I have to remember I have a, so it's like a little, I have to manually control the camera tilt. That's the end door. And where Brandon is, basically just the left side. I mean, it's I'd say pretty typical barn construction of the time. I think the brickwork is pretty damn impressive considering it's just a barn.
Yeah.
I don't know, after a certain period, you don't see that. They started doing it all with wood, right? So seeing an actual like brick foundation barn, and I mean, like, that's pretty good, right? Like, that's some really solid like architecture when they laid that shit down.
They don't build them like they used to, Bubba.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we just rounded back to the start of the show where I was talking to you about that when we were out here.
Yeah.
No, it's okay if you want to stay over there. I'm just looking around a little more. So that's the other side, main door, and that's just like, I guess like it used to be a side entrance. It's a little hard to see. There we go.
And people don't realize that for back in them days, for people to have brick homes, you normally had to have a lot of money.
Oh yeah, that's how you knew somebody had good money. So that's where they used to like load the hay bales out of, I guess. But let's go over here. Back out. And this is just basically, where Brandon was looking.
Take it that's where they
Now,
like to keep their Christmas decorations. Just kind of throw it
yeah,
in there.
well, there's all kind of stuff. Let's say that.
Random trip hazards.
You could see it, but they got the really cool blue light on up there and that like top Bellevue. Looks pretty neat if we had all the other lights off.
Yeah,
Ooh,
gives
oh,
it an Amityville horror vibe.
yep, yep. Alright. So thought I had the EV or the recorder on me. Okay, I do. Let's see here. I'm just gonna start recording. Okay. EVP in the barn. Brandon and Jim. Where you going, B? Oh, you just looking? All right.
Trying to get
No, you're good. Do your thing.
out of the window.
Yeah, it's hard. Even with that light, you'd have to use the other light. You probably can if you use the other one. Way brighter. Oh, well, now I got it into, man, I don't know how I did that, but that was a neat trick. I've been trying to get this thing into a portrait this whole time, or landscape, and now I just did it. All right, so what I hear is in the supposed legend of the bounty hunter gentleman, he does not like flashing lights. So I'm going to take some pictures. We're going to see how this goes. And I apologize to everybody watching at home. This is just going to look like, I don't know, epilepsy warning here. I mean, seriously. Well, you'd have to turn the camera on to do that. Did you hear that
That like
weird grunt?
yeah,
Like,
over here to my left. But I don't want to look.
you can't. I don't have any light. You're fucked. You have the light. Oh no, you set the light over there. Brandon, don't abandon all sources of light in the same location. Hello? Oh, yeah, there's nothing over here. I know you heard that too, right?
I wonder if it was a horse. Like, I
It did almost sound like bestial, didn't it?
bet I stayed in there.
And it was right when I was talking about taking pictures.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do it this time. All right, you ready? I'm gonna take a picture.
Sounds
One,
like he's not.
2, 3. And again. One more time for me. One more time.
Get in there.
Oh yeah. All right, now over this side, okay? All right, well that was strange.
Hmm.
My gimbal like randomly reset itself.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
There's shit all over me.
What?
Oh my God, Jimmy. I think these are frog biters. Just brush my arm off. Top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. Hand.
Probably just the flies, dude. Look how many.
Look.
You're braver than
Yeah, I
me,
think
sir. I'd
it's
have been running up there screaming.
I think it's the gnats, dude, from the light. Seriously. You're like right on it. It's right in front of you.
I don't do spiders.
Second time I've taken 3 pictures and my gimbal out of nowhere has like messed up its image. And then it like refuses to like it refuses to track. Okay. You all right?
I think. Crisis averted.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's just all the gnats because of the light
Okay, sorry everybody. I'm being attacked.
and being assaulted.
I'm being assaulted.
Again. Dude, are you seeing this? 3rd time in a row. This goes limp dick. Every time I watch. And then it struggles to reset.
Is it the flash screwing with the focus?
I don't think so, because it wouldn't mess with the gimbal. Immediately. And I mean, that's on the stream. They can see that.
Yeah. Just as soon as
That's
you snap the
consistent.
picture, it goes
That's
sideways.
consistent as hell. You know, like when I take pictures in here.
Try it one more time, see if it does it again.
Yeah. My gimbal still ain't right. It didn't even get that far that time. I went to do it. I went to do the motion. And it did it. Let me recalibrate here.
Vertigo warning everybody.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. This is the first time I've been able to get this thing in my hands, so I didn't have a lot of time to learn how to use it properly just yet. All right, so we're all set, right? I recalibrated. Everything should be fine. Nothing that time. You know, we have that EVP running now.
Oh yeah, we did.
So I'm wondering if there's going to be anything on there. Okay. The only other thing I got is the pendulum. I kind of don't want to sit in Bugville getting chewed up because I'm getting it too. So I say, let's kill the light, get out of here. You got plenty of house left to check.
Santa Claus is coming to
I know,
town.
right? Curious.
Have you all been naughty or nice?
I need to get one of them like military vests just to carry all the gear I need for this shit. Yeah, I don't know. You guys probably
Stuff
can't.
like I used to wear when I was in Iraq, just 75 pounds of body armor and
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, I bet. Honestly, I feel like just the pocket space would be welcome right now.
Damn, it's dark as fuck around there.
Yeah, and I mean the camera doesn't pick it. Camera doesn't pick it up well, but like this light's super fucking bright. And like
No,
I
I'm
can
just
see the whole.
There's like nobody that really lives around that joint, huh?
It's super peaceful. I was just talking to Brandon earlier. We stepped outside for a little break, and I was like, man, it is so quiet. There's still some road noise, but even in my neck of the woods where it's pretty rural, this is still way more rural than my spot.
Yeah, my dad lives up in Ironton, Ohio, right there on the Huntington, West Virginia border. And
Oh, okay. Not too far
yeah,
from where we're at, probably.
yeah, and it's never quiet there.
Yeah, I can't imagine that.
Huntington being a college town, you know, with Marshall.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I want to see something big. I mean, I don't know. You don't have to come over here, but like, I wonder how much of it's tied to the house, right? There's this huge ass cornfield over here.
No, a cornfield in Ohio.
What a rare sight.
Yeah.
You guys probably ain't gonna be able to see nothing, but I just like genuinely like.
To be young and play hide and go seek in a cornfield.
It's probably like a deer. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Just thought maybe.
He who walks behind the rose, Malachi. A little Children of the Corn reference for you guys that's never seen that movie. Not the new one, the original. New one kind of sucks.
Oh, all right, Brandon. What do? Yeah, where are we going?
Um,
Well, I'm gonna stop for a sec out here. We'll put a game plan here. Oh, or you could just go inside. Bye. So let's hang for a minute here and we'll come up with a game plan. So, places we still got to go. Basement for sure.
basement. We went up to the ballroom. Oh, I guess the bedrooms.
Yeah, we haven't spent a lot of time on the second floor. We jumped straight from 3 to like 1 almost. Well, we were trying to avoid bleed over from Dan and
Yeah.
Derek on the third floor.
Maybe Mary's bedroom.
I think, Mary, I honestly, from what you were saying about hearing that ball
Mm-hmm.
drop, I think we ought to go.
The kids' room.
I think we ought to check out the kids' room. They're all there.
Yeah.
But, so what did we get so far? We didn't really get much on the spirit box, huh?
We didn't. I think they might have.
They were getting good stuff on the Phasma box, but we didn't get much on the spirit box in the laundry room of the servants' quarters. So, yeah, I'm thinking we definitely hit like child room, Mary's room. Maybe we talk to them and go swap out some equipment. I'd like to get my hands on a REM pod, or maybe we go swap out a REM pod for a shadow box. Grab the shadow box out of the basement, take that up with us. I think that'd be a good call too.
Yeah.
Because that's been down there for a while now. If it got something, it probably was going to get it by now.
Yeah.
So we can go down, grab that, swap that out for the REM pod, grab one of the other REM pods off the third floor. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Okay.
Sounds good.
Well,
That's the motion.
the motion light went out. I was like, what happened? All right. Yep. Get to it. I really need to fix the strap on this camera. It's hanging right at like my crotch is really annoying. Because I feel like Flavor Flav with a big clock, except it's not like sized large enough to not avoid slapping me in the balls the whole time.
Yeah, boy.
All right. I don't think Big Light. Well, Big Light's still good for the room light, which is unfortunate.
Hey, what's up there, TJ? How you doing, buddy? It's one of my old army buddies. He's in the
Nice.
live.
Thanks for joining, TJ. Give me just a second.
Missed
You guys
out,
will
man. Heard a little
okay.
kid
Don't like
whispering
that.
hello in my ear, and then some flashlights being turned on and off by themselves.
Yeah. That's cool.
Then we had a bounty hunter out in the barn that kept messing with the camera.
Right. Do we have a free tripod? Yeah, we do. Shit.
These people back in the 1800s just weren't very good with color coordination in their homes. Talk about some drab ass colors. There we go. Merry-go-round.
Yeah, no, sorry. Probably keep warning you guys or something, huh? Oh, is this going to be lame because of that? It is going to be lame because of that. Well, you know what? It stands. Hi there, everybody. Oh, God. Please don't.
Finally got the camera off your neck.
Ah,
So that portrait of that old handsome fella up there, I'm taking that's the guy that owned the joint.
yes, that is GW Adams. Sorry, let me give you an actual shot here. You gotta bear with me. This is like gimbal on a tripod. So that's like painting recreation. And this,
It was
I
an
believe,
actual
is the
portrait.
actual portrait. Yeah.
So TJ, I know you just joined us, but this home and that fella right there, he used this home as a safe house for escaping slaves on the Underground Railroad
Yep.
back during Civil War.
Yep. Yep. Sorry, he did. Okay, so this is just a short boy. That's fine. That's actually pretty good.
TJ said he looked evil.
He does, doesn't he? Well, see, like, so where Brandon and Dan and Derek and I are from, there's this like local amusement park. It's like the only thing like it for quite a while, and it's called Kennywood. And they have a ride called Ghostwood Estate, and it's like you sit in a cart and you shoot targets, and it's supposed to be spooky. I swear to God, whoever designed that ride came here, saw this portrait of this man, and then recreated that as like the character gimmick for the ride. You look it up; it's almost 1-to-1. It's wild. All right, you guys are going
Dude,
for a spin again. This tripod don't work. Sorry.
dude looks like Vigo from Carp.
That's yes, that's 100% what I thought as well.
I am Vigo the Carpathian.
That dude was scary, man. I don't care. That dude freaked me out the first time I saw that. I was like, all right, dude looks way too serious for the job. Son of a bitch. I know there's.
See, I hate them old portraits, man, because I feel like they're always staring at me, and it doesn't help when I was a kid watching Scooby Doo that it was
Yeah, oh
always
yeah.
portraits were always staring at them.
See, like, I love that kind of stuff. Like, I think I just talked to Brandon or somebody a while ago about, like, oh yeah, if you could have your, like, your like ultimate dream home decor, what would it be? And he and I pretty much both landed on like just like high tech spooky mansion, basically. All right. Well, I guess fuck me for thinking my life could have a tripod in it. Can you hold this for a sec, B?
It's the
Thank you.
homes with them old timey dials in it that I can't do, man. Son,
Yeah.
not getting my soul sucked out and put no creepy doll.
Yeah, it's weird, man. We've been to like a couple places now, and I don't know like how like real it is or anything. So like almost everywhere has like a creepy doll room. Like
Yeah,
guaranteed.
my grandmother did, and that's why I hate them.
I'm gonna let me look up.
And ones that when you laid them back, their eyes would close, and then you brought them up, and
Thumb
their
pad.
eyes would open.
Yeah, there you go.
TJ said he gonna pray for y'all while you're there.
Appreciate it. Yeah, we're gonna get back into it. We just had to reassess before we moved on, and I'm trying to get this tripod thing worked out so I can set you guys down and you can have like a stable shot when we're working instead of just looking at the wall every once in a while when I get caught up in what I'm doing. I think we finally got a winner here.
Am I gonna have to buy Derek and Dan a daggone GoPro and send to them and be like, look, guys, look. Let them
Yeah,
have
buddy.
this, so they don't have this giant phone hanging off of their neck. Look at him; he's just over there lounging.
Probably is. It's a little like top heavy. You know what I mean? So you have to make sure this leg is at the back of it. But it works, and that's the important part. God bless America, Brandon. God bless America.
We am also America.
Okay.
Oh, my
The stories those chairs could tell, I'm sure.
Okay, yes, now it's in the radio. That's much better. All right, so let's go harass Dana Derek. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to do that to you. Apologize. Yeah, that's like staring into the sun. Well, you're welcome.
At least I know your eyes work.
I was, yes. I was gonna say, whenever you start collecting disability checks for your blindness, remember who gave you that gift.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, then you can become Daredevil.
that's it, buddy. He's like pretty much one of the best ones. Yeah, no. I can't remember the dude. Clancy, is that the cameraman that dies in the beginning of Resident Evil 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clancy.
Yeah, I think so.
Come on, Clancy. I gotta be the dickbag that's just talks all the time. The writers
The
didn't know
voice
how to write.
acting in that
nothing.
game was so bad. They went, Clancy.
All right, so let's go grab them. We're gonna see if we can swap out some gear here. Actually, both REM pods are upstairs. Oh God, I need to fix this.
Yeah, that seems where the party is up there where you all are heading.
I don't even know where Dan and Derek are right now. Third floor.
Because Dan supposedly saw some kind of mist figure in that servant's quarters.
You guys all right?
You guys good?
Yeah. Do you have a? You want to bring down one of those REM pods?
Yeah. Did you hear that before?
Well, when I came up earlier, it didn't do it again. But I haven't heard it. I thought we heard it earlier. Did we? You got a good REM pod up there?
So something drew us up to that belfry
Really?
where,
There's the word you're looking for.
and when we got all the way up there. You
It
just
started with the room right at the top of the steps. So we
Yeah.
got to the top of the steps.
Yeah.
It just kept drawing our attention higher, and then we got up to where we could see the blue light. The blue light was like flickering upstairs, like,
Yeah.
hey, come up here.
Yeah. Just
So
kept
we
like
went up
somebody
there.
drawing there, drawing like-
We went up there with the REM pod on the top of the steps, and we said, we started to ask questions, and they weren't answering. And we said, do you not want us to know who you are? The REM pod lit up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Huh.
And I said, are you afraid of somebody finding out your identity and somebody that finding out who you are? And it just went off again.
Do you
This
wonder if
thing
that's
wasn't going
William
on.
based on the story?
Well, I don't know.
Well,
Like,
Like they wouldn't answer questions on who it was. They were just saying, they said, and then they said, it said on the obelisk, it said basement threat.
so if the lookout would have seen a threat, they would have hidden the basement.
So we asked if they were a lookout. They said yes through the REM pod. Everything was through the REM. We weren't even using flashlights. It was
Interesting.
hidden
Well,
on the REM.
It's kind of refreshing to get something besides flashlight responses,
Yeah.
honestly,
Oh yeah.
because we've been getting those like crazy, but a lot of the other stuff has been dry.
Yeah.
Well, we've had some interesting stuff. I'm pretty sure we caught a like whistle on an EVP.
What room? Is that the one?
The
that-
dining room.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were in the bedroom.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was thinking of the ball.
Which is one of the noises he would have made. Like the slaves, if they were trying to get his attention,
Yeah.
they would have whistled. He would have found.
Oh,
They're
Nice, nice,
quarters in the basement, right below his bedroom for a reason,
gotcha.
so they could communicate.
That's really
So
cool.
a whistle was something with the slaves, seeing if the ghost was there. I don't know what it was, but it was his cane that he would pound on the
And
floor.
still Ouija board. Yeah. Let's dial up the devil.
So are there any questions coming from the street?
When we were outside,
Let's head down. I need to.
we could. Well, yeah. If you guys go ahead and take a break. We just kind of took a minute, so we're gonna.
Okay, don't you hit something with John and then maybe we call it.
Well,
And then.
yeah,
we'll-
that sounds good.
we can all get back together.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This big ass fucking
Yeah,
fuck life.
This is the one that was active.
This is the
there.
one that they were hitting on. because
If
they
you're not
touched
going
this one.
anywhere right away, we'll take them both.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
we're gonna get upstairs.
I'm sorry.
On off is right here.
Yeah, if you guys aren't going anywhere
Yeah,
right
no,
away.
it's all good. What was that?
It's since closed, right?
Yeah.
You still got the recorder going too? You carrying it with you?
Did we leave it downstairs?
I don't know if we left it downstairs or in the barn. I thought I grabbed it out of the barn.
No, I thought you grabbed it.
I don't remember. Thank you. I've been knighted.
Because if you're getting anything up there, make sure you're getting it on something.
Yeah.
What do you want this?
Yeah, you want the other one?
Well, the other one might still be outside running. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, we can go.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, the recorder.
So TJ says I'd be in the car waiting. You couldn't pay me enough to be inside there.
Yeah. It's honestly not so bad. Like,
This is always like the heart.
right,
And
yeah.
Kaylee says, "Same. I can turn the live stream off." I mean, that place does kind of look like the Shrieking
Oh, I'm
Shack from
sorry.
Harry Potter.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You know how to use this one?
You wanna start over here, B?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Did you put a flashlight? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So this is, I believe, the nursery. Thank you. Switch lights. Yes.
Yep. Yay! Now.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We got the REM pod there.
We'll be back up then.
Sounds good.
So for those that don't know what a REM pod is, it actually pumps EMF into a room for the ghost to actually feed off of. If I am correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I think that's what you're
Yeah.
using for.
So you're thinking of an EMF pump, and there's like a couple different ways that can happen. And a REM pod is basically like a motion sensor. So if anything gets close enough to, well, it's probably hard to tell, but there's an antenna. Yeah. So anything gets close enough to the antenna.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, which is interesting. All right. Well, we'll chalk that up as a fluke because I just touched it. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. Let me get you guys set up here. There we can.
Guys, I'm gonna step away from the mic just for a second to grab me another bottle of water.
Good call. Stay hydrated.
Yep. Got to fight them ghosty ghosts.
All right. I know that's not entirely the full room, but that's like the bulk of where we're gonna be. Hopefully that's enough for y'all. Okay. Yeah, we got that. Hi. Thank you for playing with our toy. Jesse. Yeah.
Jesse, is that you?
It might be the younger one.
That George Baker.
Maybe Baby George.
That noise was probably my big fat ass probably sitting in my seat. So we won't say that was a ghost.
Well, let me be sure it wasn't me moving.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly how I walked before, but it went crazy. So the minute you stepped away, John, our REM pod went off like crazy when I went to walk. Like
Damn it,
steady.
not this.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it was literally the second you stood up to walk away, I went to move in front of the camera and pass, and it went off. And as you could see, I just mimicked the motion twice, and it never went off once.
It's like,
Okay.
oh yeah, John, wait, let's move.
Yeah, right. Can you make that light up again, please? That was really cool. That lets us know that you're here. You want to come play with us? Would you like it if I took your picture?
Now I'm back and it's not going to do anything.
Uh-huh.
Ghost be like, don't patronize me, boo, motherfucker.
Right. I mean, honestly, that's what it really is what it feels like sometimes because my experience a lot of the time is the more organic and more like you're talking to a real person, the more actual responses you get. But whenever you're trying to approach it like methodically, like a researcher or something, that seems like that's when you don't get as much.
Please, Vigo, don't reveal yourself. And somebody said could be little girls. Yeah, possibly, because they are in that nursery.
Yeah, and they had a big family. Oh, you see it?
Yep, there it goes.
But it didn't make any noise, which is weird. I've never seen it light up and not make noise. Wasn't me moving again, was it? I keep thinking it might be the floor, but the floor is really not that like it's creaky a little bit, but especially in this room, the floor is like super solid. Like this flooring going nowhere. I want to try something, B. Get to where you feel safe.
Yeah, man, what the fuck? Yeah, Kaylee brought up a pretty good point. Did anybody bring any toys like a ball or
Yeah,
tile
we've
or
got
something?
little cat balls. I can't remember where we left the balloon, but the balloon would probably be perfect for in here. I should go get that.
Think the balloon.
Oh, it's right there. I'm looking right at it. And there's not a draft in that room. There's like no air movement in this room at all, by the way.
Oh god, I bet it's hot as hell in there.
Benny.
All right. John, can you guys see that balloon?
Yep, perfect.
Okay. So I'm going to try to give us some indirect light because I want it to be kind of dark. Oh, that's the wrong light for that.
I don't need water. I need a shot.
There we go. All right, kill your light, B. We brought a balloon in too if you want to play with it. I brought that balloon in for you.
You can play with it if you want to.
You see it moving? REM pod.
Go ahead. You
Yeah.
can play with it.
We brought them for you. Have fun.
In the 1800s, yeah.
Yeah. Shiny heart. Pretty color. REM pod.
There it goes. REM pod's lighting up.
I swear I keep seeing this balloon move too. With the limited light, it's hard for me to tell for sure.
Kaylee asked, would the balloon set off the REM pod? I don't think so. It shouldn't.
Not from that close, or from that far, I mean. What's really strange to me is that the REM pod, the past couple times it's lit up, it hasn't made noise. It's supposed to also make noise. So like if I come over and touch this,
Yep.
yeah, okay. So the speaker's not working. There we go.
And the Smiths asked, do you all have a thermal? Yeah, they have a thermal, but I think Derek and Dan have it at the moment.
Yeah, they have it at the moment. So the speaker's there and I kind of hear it, but it's so quiet. But the lights are still indicating, which is what matters. But yeah, I mean, just to test Kaylee's theory.
Oh, Kaylee there.
Yeah, I think it might be our Kaylee. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Hope so. That'd be cool. But yeah, as you can see, I'm like batting it all around near it. It's not doing anything.
So basically, it has to be a certain distance from the REM pod.
Yeah, you have to be like, I don't know, within an inch of that antenna almost. Like you have to be pretty close.
Yeah,
Shit.
Smiths, they do have an SLS, but Derek and Dan have that also.
Well, what we're gonna do, we've done a couple EVPs. I'll get that rolling in a second.
And Kaylee said, yes,
Uh,
this is your Kaylee. LOL.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello. Thank you for joining us, love. Okay. Let's get this picture on. So I'm gonna get this other REM pod on, and I'm gonna set it up out here in the hallway. Actually, I'm gonna set it on the steps because we got some action on the landing earlier. Here, this one will be. Well, no, we should use that one if the speaker's not working. Yeah, because we need to be able to hear it. We're not going to be near.
TJ said, I'm just glad you all don't have a Logitech controller. And he says, sorry, too soon. LOL. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
never go down to a shipwreck 2 miles down with a guy driving the sub with a Xbox controller. Sorry.
yeah. There are certain things in life that you probably shouldn't do. That probably shouldn't be on your bucket list.
Oh, Derek and Dan just sent in a chat. They said that the SLS is on the chair in the hallway.
Cool. Yeah, then I will go grab that because I literally was just putting down the camera to go see about getting it.
But yeah, TJ, that whole sub thing, I guess I got more sense than I got money because obviously the people that have got more money to more sense, there's that.
All right.
Is there anybody here with us?
Guy dancing with ghosts. Derek and Dan said, we're always watching. Oh shit, you're like Big Brother, huh?
Come on, do the thing. What am I not doing here? I'm not turning that on. That's what I'm not doing. So, close that out.
And no, before anybody else asks again if I'm drinking on stream, no, it's liquid death. It is water that looks like it's in a beer can. I have beer, but I'm not going to drink on stream. YouTube kind of frowns on that.
Yeah.
I think I've gone over.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
figure out how to.
Plus, I got to get up in the morning and go do my 5 miles at the track, so I don't want to be hungover.
Yeah, bad time.
Eric and Dan said demon.
I know what that means.
I
Right.
called them Big Brother. I said, you all are like Big Brother. You're always watching. And they were like, I guess Big Demon. I guess is what they were meaning.
So, since they're always ever present, how the hell do I get the SLS to work? I'm having a time.
Kaylee said that the REM pod just kind of lit up just for a second. I missed it.
Yeah, I missed it too because I'm trying to get this SLS thing working. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes again.
Yeah. Hi. Hello. No, come back. We wanted to talk to you.
Derek and Dan said that it's the button on top left.
No, I know how to get the tablet on. I just the program that's supposed to be working, the connect stuff isn't working. But I might just be picking the wrong thing here.
So TJ, you wouldn't want to be up there in that room with them little girl ghosts.
Hmm.
Derek and Dan said user error.
That's Derek.
Yeah.
You're more patient than I am. I'd be screaming downstairs, come make this work. Sing nursery rhymes to them. That's what Kaylee said.
That was an idea that I definitely had, but yeah. Yeah, man. It's on. Should be all hooked up, right? Oh, that all was. Well, I'm done. Thank you.
Here you go.
User. Appreciate it. How's it going?
Good. We just grabbed some.
Yeah, I think that's going to be step whenever you guys are ready. So we're going to see what we can get here.
Oh,
Alright.
look, REM pod.
REM
You know,
pod.
big-
Yeah, so this REM pod speaker isn't yet. REM pod speaker isn't working,
Oh yeah.
but the REM pod's functioning. So we're getting good REM pod on video.
That's no work.
Oh, well. Oh, maybe I accidentally locked it with the slides. Slide.
That's not-
Also, what's the thing for that?
Hmm?
What's the code for that? Because I forgot. Cool. That's okay. What else do we got? We're not trying to scare you away. We're trying to give you more things to play with here. Now we got this cool lantern light that'll also light up if you want to touch it. Could be a lot of fun. You won't know until you try. I hope you like the new. Oh God, hiccups. I hope you like the new toys. What's up? Thank you.
There.
Whoa.
Got it.
Yeah, we're good. I'm just gonna try to get some more light. Try to get some more light in here. All right, so what we've got now, we kind of have a lot of stuff going on. Brandon's got a camcorder, so he's filming. There's a live stream going here.
I'm snagging the bag just so you know.
Yeah, no big deal. SLS like motion detector kind of deal in my hand. A spirit box equivalent on my phone. REM pod, basically different REM pod with that little lantern, and analog REM pod with the balloon. I'm gonna set this here. If anything comes through, might be able to talk to us through there. But I need to get. You have another flashlight?
So for those that don't know, an SLS is actually a program that you can see the stick figure of a person if that's not there. Sometimes I've used them before. They can pick up on things and make it look like there's a person there. Like I picked up a bookshelf one time and it looked like a person was on the book.
Yeah, so it tries to like detect human shapes and like map them accordingly. Sometimes it's a lot better than others. It's hard to kind of get you guys here. Let me do one.
Yeah, yours is a lot more fancy. What I used was a phone app, which is basically
Yeah,
just a
no,
phone.
we use the phone app on occasion too, but this is like kind of the setup you usually see. So for instance, like if I turn and look at Brandon, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard because of the lighting. Because he's like, you're in eternal darkness. But if I would look at him, it would map out his like body. And if he would move and stuff. Kind of a hard balance to like get because you don't really, when you have too much light, it seems like you don't get much. But if you don't have enough light, the SLS isn't going to read.
TJ said, and this is why holy water exists.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let me see if I can.
Only thing about Prospect Place, though, TJ, is there's never really been any reports of anything demonic. I mean, other than the bullshit claims that the previous owner had made. But
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were up in the ballroom, I believe, is where the pentagram or the pentagram, the crucifix, the heart, God,
yeah, the supposed
the
portal
cross.
to hell.
Yeah, they put the cross up there and all that. But I mean, we were up there for a while. I didn't really feel anything myself. Oh, I hope I didn't scare you off with all my shuffling around. You can still play with any of those toys if you want. There you go, B.
Play with me.
Ken said, "Oh, okay, it's good to know. However, I still wouldn't be in there."
Mm-hmm.
You wanna play, Jesse?
Can you rock the horse for us?
You make the horsey move? Like that?
So that's Brandon. It's mapping Brandon. Don't you want to play with him?
I'm sad. You don't wanna play with me. Fine, then I'll take my ball and go home.
Like, I don't share. That's my toys.
Okay.
Brave men, I salute these gentlemen.
It was just mapping something on the floor after Brandon left. But I don't know. It's hard whenever it's like dim lighting like this, unless it's like very specific. Because sometimes it'll just look like a bunch of mess.
Well,
And then
could
I'm
be
like,
that. Like most children, are bashful around strangers.
no, they weren't at first.
Did you leave?
I think it has something to do with the lights. Because ever since I got that other flashlight on, we've got nothing. Oh, REM pod lit up. You guys probably can't tell.
Yeah, I
The
can
one,
see it.
yeah, that one light.
It's almost like whatever it is being really cautious.
Yeah, like it doesn't know what to make of us or something. We don't mean you any harm. We just wanted to come and talk and maybe play with you and get to know you. My name's Jim.
My name's Brandon.
We didn't mean to scare you or frighten you just showing up in your home like this.
There it
From Pod.
goes.
Hi there.
Jesse, is that you? No, what was that? What was the big piece of down there? 6-month-old.
I think it was
Is
George.
that the-
That was the last George. Can you make the heart move?
Oh,
All right. Speaker started working again real quick, huh? Thank you. Can you make the heart move at all for us? That big pink heart? Can you give it a push? Go on, you can do it. You're allowed. Nobody's gonna yell at you.
Play hide and seek.
Make sure this thing's rolling.
I'm sitting here staring at the balloon so intently. I'm starting to mess with my own eyes, or I'm like, oh, did it move? And it's really not moving.
Sorry about that. So the EVP is recording. I'm gonna place it over here closer to everything.
I say let's stop for a minute.
Okay.
Kids behave now.
All right, you guys are our eyes and ears in there right now. You'll have to let us know if anything happens. No, yeah, don't do that. All right, you have to hide.
Oh, there it goes.
Once that we got REM pod. All right. So I want to do something real quick.
Okay.
Since we're getting a lot of activity on that REM pod, I want to make sure it's not like,
Interfering.
or if it's just like a fucky REM pod since the speaker's being weird. We're gonna swap this out. Okay, thank you for playing. I'm gonna swap this one out with a different one. Can you play with that one the same way? I'm gonna turn this light out too. Give it another few minutes. You can go ahead and play with that box that you put down. Can you do it? If you play with the box, we'll be able to bring up some new toys for you.
Got some GI Joes with kung fu grill.
What's up?
How's everything going?
Touch the kids into play. Yeah. So we tried stepping out and see what they would do. Well, we were getting responses on this round, but the speaker kind of was going in and out. So
That seems to be more affected by the energy, but
okay,
stronger energy.
the more sound, yeah. So it's been, yeah. That's, okay.
So.
Okay. Well, we swapped it out for one. But yeah. Well, that's what I said. I want to swap it out to see because I don't know if it's this one being more sensitive or this one getting all.
That's
Yeah.
what I was.
Yeah.
I said that upstairs, but it just seemed too intelligent.
Hey. That's what it is. That's what it is.
So,
We
kind of separated with her.
we did a little bit of the dining room and George's room on the first floor. We did a little bit of the barn.
I grabbed that.
We didn't get much out there. Well, actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, we did.
That weird, like, ghost noise.
Yeah, there was some kind of weird grunt or something. And interestingly, while we were out there, I haven't had any problems with the gimbal since I got it working. But once I started taking pictures with the flash, there was like 3 or 4 times in a row, and John and them all saw it too, where after like so many pictures, there was like on the third flash, the gimbal would like fuck up, and I would have to reset it. And it was like, I think 3 times in a row on the third picture every time. And on the fourth time, I just set up to take the picture. I didn't even get to take the first one, and it wouldn't let
I
me.
know that that's things they say.
Yeah. So if you guys want to try and see if you get any kind of similar results,
Those are like my two.
yeah, we haven't been down to the basement since we put the shadow box down there, so we're due to hit the basement as well.
As far as
What about
how much longer.
it? I mean, we were saying we want to take a quick pizza break, get something to eat.
Well,
If you guys, yeah,
What if? Yeah.
Okay.
So it would be some talk with the parents,
Um,
and then we could basement see
okay.
if all of us.
Yeah. All right.
What were you gonna say?
No, I was just thinking, do you want to take
Yes.
the stream with us, with you guys?
It's either that or we sign off. Or set them down.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't know what would be better for you guys, John. We can leave you up here with the stuff in the kids' room, but we're gonna take like a 10 or so, and grab something to eat.
Okay. Yeah, I can leave
But
it running for who wants to watch it.
yeah, I mean, if
So,
you guys just honestly, you guys are watching the room for us essentially. So, but you'll see anything that happens while we're gone, you know?
Yep.
Okay.
yeah, 'cause I got to step away and take a bathroom break myself. So,
Well, I mean, we also have a video camera recording up here, so it's not like if anything happens, we won't catch it.
while
But
we're
yeah,
away, guys, you might see some ghosty ghosts.
I think the only issue is the phone's starting to run low on battery. Yeah, this has been recording.
I mean, we can end the stream if it's you're running out of battery. I mean, been on here 3 hours.
True.
Ask Derek and Dan.
Yeah, well, they basically said it's kind of at that point where, you know, we can probably set you guys up in a room if you want, or we'll take it down so we can get actually like try to get the rest of the investigation done.
Yeah, because
But
I
I
know it's
mean,
hindered
honestly,
all carrying.
well, it's just it was only awkward this time because this is our first time trying to do the live stream stuff while we do this.
Yeah,
So there's like a
that's
certain amount I want to be able to
hey, brother, we
focus on
got plenty.
everything.
Hey, we got plenty of good stuff tonight, from the flashlight to the thing acting up in the barn to the REM pod in here.
Yeah.
All that stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it was pretty active, and we're still nowhere near done.
yep. So yeah, if you want to take me back down there to Derek and Dan and
Yeah,
sign
let's
out.
get all hooked up here. Do you have this IR on, Brandon? You have that on? Okay, good. Yeah, then we'll let that run to record that while we're down there. SLS is still up here too. Do you have a flashlight? No, it's right here. Oh, you okay?
Kaylee says she's going to bed. Have a good night,
Yeah.
Kaylee. And TJ said he's going to bed too. Hope you have a good night too, brother.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you for having us, John, always.
Yep, not a problem. I've enjoyed this. I
All
would probably
right.
enjoy it if I was there with y'all, but
Yeah.
I'll take.
We're gonna sign off with John and them, so
Okay.
just bring them back down if you guys have any like final words or anything you want to say.
Yeah, so can I take them off of it? Can I take them off of that?
Here, actually,
Can I
yes.
turn these?
Derek, your back bothering you, brother? I saw Dan's big old hand.
Still there, John?
Yes, sir.
You hear us, John?
Yep, I can hear you.
He said yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're starting to lose all the. We had pretty good crowd, but I think most of them are East Coast and they're starting to turn in for beds. I mean, hey, we can hang it up, dude. We got 3 hours of good here. I mean,
Dude, this is one of our favorite locations for a reason. I mean, this night has been nonstop ever since it started. I mean, it was a little bit slow at first, but once it got on stuff, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but like we've gotten a ton of shit.
Yeah, you can go back and look at the footage on this video. I'll send you the file for this video. Maybe I missed stuff, but everybody that came on was like, "Oh, did you see that? Did you see this? Oh, like that over there." Now
That's
maybe it could
awesome.
be, things playing tricks on their eyes or just different things like that, but still that engagement.
Yeah, no, and that's I mean that's awesome, and that's like
And so many people being able to experience that at the same time we are. It's not just an after the fact kind of thing, saying, "Hey, we saw this. You're seeing it there as we do." Like,
That's part of
The cool thing about this for me is and it's what I said during the stream, you guys that are joining the stream, you're seeing all of what they're seeing unedited without some big film company adding bullshit to it and little bells and whistles and all that. You're seeing raw, uncut live stream footage of everything that's going on.
mm-hmm. Oh, that's exactly right. And we try to be as transparent as possible with everything, but we like obviously posting videos is one thing, but like you said, seeing it live is a whole nother thing. And it's boring at times, but that's the nature of the game, you know what I mean?
but then when that one thing happens, it's like, holy shit, it was worth all that time.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah,
we really
that servants quarter was like house party central up there, man.
oh man, that was
Had our head spinning.
that was nuts. And I mean, that thing that like whatever drew us up to the belfry or whatever that's up there where the light is up in the top. I mean, that was incredible. Well, you guys weren't with us when we were up there, but we're gonna post some stuff.
Oh yeah.
We got so much good stuff up in there, and we were actually speaking with a lookout up there that was not willing to tell us any information about itself. But they just wanted us to know they were there and they were watching, and if there was any issue, we were supposed to go to the basement. If we felt a threat, we were supposed to go to the basement. So that's where we're headed. They're going to take a break. Derek and I are going to go out to the barn for like 15 minutes while you guys hang out. You guys have been like nonstop since we started. So
Well, like I said, everybody's starting to dip now, so I was like, "Hey, I'll go ahead and end the live stream. That way, you guys ain't trying to tow the camera around while trying to do your investigation."
no,
Three
this is
hours,
fun.
3 hours of what we got, man, was a lot of stuff. Now in the barn, um, things like to play with your camera and lights out there. I will say that because the whole time that they were out there taking pictures, it kept messing with the camera.
That's awesome.
It kept
That's
turning us sideways on the live stream. It was making the
that's
camera
good.
flip.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, the game with that feeling after I would say 3 pictures.
No
And he had to
shit.
like recalibrate it.
That's incredible. So, John, thank you so much for the opportunity. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I want to do this again sometime. I got to get you all a GoPro or something so y'all can wear it and not feel
Yeah.
so weighed down by a.
Hey, it's no. I mean, we had like a dinky little tripod that we tried to use. We have much larger, more stable tripods that we will just make sure we take next
This
time.
is just our first for doing the live
Yeah,
thing.
we'll make sure we're well equipped the next time. But yeah, no, like I said, thank you for the opportunity, and we'll reach out if we have anything that we catch that we didn't realize. I think we had a lot of stuff on that Phasma box up in that servants' quarters that we just weren't paying attention to. Derek made a comment of that after we left. I think there was a lot more shit that we just didn't hear. So you'll see our posts and shit. But again, thanks so much, and hope everything works out for you, and your 5 miles tomorrow goes well.
Oh, you heard that, huh?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I'm back working out again, trying to lose my big thighs.
Good for you. I'm keeping mine for a while. So,
Well, you're married. I'm not. I'm trying to attract.
oh, that's true. That's true. I feel like once you get married, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
But all
Like
right,
my uncle,
brother.
one time I walked in the house, he was sitting there eating a whole plate of drumsticks. I was like, wow, your doctor's going to be pissed.
It's living the dream. I'm telling you.
He's like, hey, when you get 70 something years old, you can do this too. I was
That's the truth.
touche, sir, touche.
That's the truth. All right, brother. Well, thank you so much, and we will be in touch.
All right, brother. Well, guys, for all you that joined us, you can go to ironcityparanormal.com. Y'all still have the website, correct?
Yeah, it's ironcityparanormal.org now.
.org.
Yeah,
And then Iron City Paranormal on Instagram and all the socials.
yeah. Instagram and Facebook is Iron City Paranormal. Twitter is Iron Paranormal. For some reason, Derek didn't make it Iron City Paranormal. But yeah,
So I'll tell you what, I'll link up all that once this goes into the feed. I will make sure to get all those links in there for you.
awesome, man. Thank you so much, and we will do the same for your stuff. As
And because
usual.
of the turnout that we had, man, if you all want to do this again sometime, hey, we can do it. Maybe
Oh, absolutely.
give
100%.
ourselves at least plan this out at least a month in advance, so that way we're not by the seat of our pants.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. No,
That
we'll
way it makes it
definitely
easier for you, because all I got to do is sit here on my ass and turn on a computer. I just want to make it easy for you
do
guys.
it. No, we appreciate it. No, it's good stuff. Good
All
stuff.
right, everybody.
All right, man.
Well, it's been your old friendly neighborhood John. Those two handsome fellas are Derek and Dan. The other two handsome fellas are eating pizza somewhere. Yep, there they are. Want to say thank you to them for letting us be on their little paranormal ghost hunting journey. And hopefully we can do this again.
Absolutely.
So,
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it.
yeah, see y'all around.
Take care.
You too.
All right. Bye.